Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video. This is a clean with me video using 3 household items to clean the tub and the sinks. I'm gonna be using baking soda, dish soap, and vinegar. I am looking rough, but I'm not the type that's gonna put my makeup on, do my hair, and look cute just to clean the house. That's not me. So what you see is what you get. All right, stay tuned to see if these 3 household items actually work. Alright, now I gotta start with some coffee before cleaning, get that little energy boost. So here I'm just starting with a cup of ice. This is the water bottle that I love to use with my iced coffee. So I've been loving the Stoke cold brew coffee. This stuff is so good, you guys. Like Starbucks, who? I don't need it anymore. This stuff is awesome. So I'm just gonna fill up my cup with some cold brew. I usually fill it pretty close to the top. I like to leave room for my creamer and sweet foam, as you'll see here in a moment. So I just pour in my cold brew. Then I'm going to add in my creamer. This is my favorite creamer. Use whatever your favorite is, of course. Just going to add a splash of that in there. I don't like my coffee too sweet, so I just add a little bit in there. And like so. Next, I'm going to be using the sweet foam. You guys, if you haven't tried it, you need this. This takes your coffee to the next level. Now, this isn't whipped cream. This is foam. As you can tell by how I'm pouring it, it's not thick like whipped cream is. This is foam. It's nice and fluffy. Oh my gosh, this is a must-have for you guys for at-home coffee. Totally makes you feel like you're drinking an expensive cup of coffee from Starbucks, which is awesome because it's way cheaper making it yourself at home. It tastes so good. Now I just stir it up and it's good to go. Alright, so here's a little overview of the bathroom, how the tub looked. It was disgusting. I hate that I have to show you guys this, but that's the point of the whole video, right? You gotta see it before. So this is the tub. The shower curtain, everything was just stained, hard water stains. We had hard water for the longest time up until recently, so it really did some damage, guys. So I'm so happy to finally have soft water, but now it's time to get rid of all the hard water stains that were left behind. Alright, so what you're going to need is some white distilled vinegar and some Dawn dish soap or whatever brand dish soap you use. Those 2 items you'll be mixing together to make your cleaning mixture, and then you're going to take that vinegar as much as you think you'll need. It's going to be equal parts vinegar and equal parts dish soap. You take the vinegar and you're going to warm it up until hot. I warmed mine up for 60 seconds. And once the 60 seconds is up, you're going to take it out of the microwave. Yes, I know my microwave is dirty, but I was not going to tackle that this day. That's for another day of cleaning. And here I am just testing to make sure it's hot. Obviously, be careful when doing that. We're going to just pull it out of the microwave and going to make our mixture. So you're going to need a spray bottle. This was the only spray bottle that I had to use. You'll see later that it was way too small, but any spray bottle you have, but like I said, mine was too small and I ended up not even really using it for most of my cleaning. So if you don't have a spray bottle, this will still work just as good. You'll see later what I use, but you're just going to be pouring equal parts of dish soap into the bottle. Obviously my bottle is a little dark, so I'm trying to hold it up to the light to show you guys, but it is just halfway of soap and then filling up the rest with that hot vinegar. So here we are, we move to the bathroom. After adding both equal parts of vinegar and soap to the bottle, I just shook it up a little bit to mix it up, and now I'm beginning to spray. Definitely if you have a bigger spray bottle, this is going to work a lot better. Since my bottle was so small, I was kind of struggling. My finger was getting tired having to constantly pump the spray. But as you see here, you just spray all over the fixtures, all over the tub, the tile, just getting everything saturated with that cleaning mixture. Alright, so like I said, my spray bottle just wasn't cutting it. It was just way too small. I needed a way bigger spray bottle, so I ended up just pouring out the rest of the contents. And then I took the remainder of my hot vinegar and just poured the dish soap right in there with it. And then I am going to stir that all up right there in the container. No need to pour it back in that spray bottle because like I said, that was just not working out for me. So now I am pouring that dish soap and vinegar mixture all over the tub. As you can see, you don't need a spray bottle if you don't have one. This works just as well. So as you can see, I'm just pouring the remainder of that cleaning mixture all over the tub, getting it nice and saturated. So now I am taking baking soda and I'm just going to sprinkle this all over the top of the dish soap and vinegar cleaning mixture, sprinkling it all over the tub, avoiding putting it on the tile, just putting it all over the tub surface, and I am going to let this all sit for a good hour. While that's sitting, I'm moving on and I'm going to be taking a grocery bag, take any grocery bag you have lying around, and pour some vinegar inside of it. However much you think you're going to need to cover your shower head. So we're going to place this plastic bag and we're going to tie it over our shower head. I apologize, I thought I was recording during this portion and I did not. So you're just going to take the plastic bag and you're going to just take the handles of the plastic bag and use that to tie it around the shower head like so. And as you can see, the shower head, if you can kind of see through the bag there, is not saturated in that vinegar. So what I'm going to do is take a hair clip and I'm just going to kind of pull the bag, maneuver it around to make sure that that shower head is soaking in that vinegar. And the clip just ensures that it stays in place. Alright, so while I've got the cleaning mixture soaking in the tub and I've got the shower head soaking in the vinegar, I'm going to be doing the same thing over on the bathroom sink. I am first placing the baking soda this time and then following up with the dish soap and vinegar. So as you can see, as long as you have these three core ingredients, it doesn't matter which order you actually lay them down. They all work effectively no matter which order you use them in. Alright, so now I've got the three ingredients in the sink. As you can see, it's nice and bubbly. So I am going to let that sit in the sink for a good hour as well, like I'm doing with the tub. And while I have that soaking in the sink, I will move on to the vinegar soak for the faucet. So now I'm going to be using the same method as I did with the shower head. Obviously the faucet's a lot smaller, so all I'm going to be needing for this time is a Ziploc bag. Going to just be pouring enough vinegar in the Ziploc to cover that faucet spout, and then I'm just going to be using a hair elastic, hair tie, whatever you got, and just going to be securing it that way. Alright, now moving on to the kitchen sink, and I'm just going to be going through with the same method of baking soda, dish soap, and vinegar. I'm just going to kind of speed through this because you guys know the drill by now. Alright, and as you see here, I am pouring it back into the spray bottle. I decided to use that method again to give it another whirl, but then you'll see later on I do decide just to pour it all the way out because like I forgot about apparently before, the spray bottle was not working for me. So again, if you guys have a bigger spray bottle, this would totally work amazing, but if you don't, you can just simply pour everything on and it works just fine. Alright, so here I'm just showing a clip of 3 sponge options. At this point in time, I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to tackle it and how much scrubbing I was going to need to do, so I just had a couple options ready for me in case I needed to do a little bit more scrubbing. so now as you can see, these dark stains are being so easily removed. If I would have known that something as simple as baking soda, vinegar, and dish soap would have removed these stains so easily, I would have tried this so long ago. But I'm so glad that I finally did try it. Look how clean this tub is getting, you guys. Alright, so now after everything has been scrubbed down, I'm just running the water to get everything rinsed off. Alright, so I don't have a detachable shower head, so I'm having to use just a pitcher to fill up with water and get my tub all nice and rinsed off. Definitely, if you have a detachable shower head, that'll make this a lot easier, but gotta work with what you got. Next, I'm just taking off that vinegar soak from the shower head, unclipping it, and untying the bag. Wow, look how clean it got just from simply soaking in vinegar. You guys, vinegar is like a magical ingredient. And now, since the bag has been removed from the shower head, I'm just running the water and just giving a final rinse to the tub. Alright, and now I'm just doing the same here with the bathroom sink, just scrubbing it all down after letting it sit for a good hour, and then I'm going to rinse it all off as well, same as what I did with the tub. So nice and sparkly clean, just so satisfying to watch. Alright, and finally the kitchen sink, just doing the same thing here, giving it a nice scrub down after letting the mixture sit, and then gonna follow with a rinse. Alright, as you can see, the sink got nice and clean, but unfortunately not all of the stains did get removed this time around.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little clean with me video using 3 household items: dish soap, baking soda, and vinegar. So I would give this cleaning mixture a definite 10 out of 10 for cleaning the tub and the bathroom sink. The tile in the bathroom, I would give it about a maybe 7, 8 out of 10. Definitely cleaned well. I think it should have sat a little bit longer on the tile. Now for the kitchen sink, my kitchen sink is white, so that just comes with it. Everything shows up on it. It is what it is. It's totally clean, but my sink's just stained. That's just the way it is. I should have used a more abrasive sponge, more scrubbing power would have helped a little bit more, or I might have to just stick with good old-fashioned Comet for my sink. I'd give it still maybe like a 7 out of 10 just because I know it is clean, but it is still stained. So take it or leave it. This mixture I'm gonna keep on using for sure in my bathroom. It did wonders in there. Again, my sink's white in the kitchen, so that just comes with the territory. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little cleaning video, and let me know if you tried the baking soda, dish soap, and vinegar cleaner. Let me know how well it works for you guys. Alright, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram as well. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for cleaning with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.